Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Brawler, where I have arrived here in the Scuttledells in Mirkwood. I have already checked out the other two potential locations where we may be eventually bringing Mazog. So I think I'll come down here, check this out as a route for Mazog, and at the same time completed Enmity of the Spiders 2. You're kidding me. Did that just give me a... Yeah, that just gave me a Mickle Delving port. I'll have to equip that at some point. That would be nice and convenient to have around. I completely forgot about wanting to do that, and it's nice to get a reminder that that deed exists and that I actually completed it. So now let's head up here. We'll speak with her, and maybe we'll also find someone else for doing a couple of quests in this area to see how we do in some general quests. I'm now at level 60 completed Beast Slayer. I must have killed a number of wolves and the like. Of course, there's always an advanced version of that.
Hail and well met. It is good to speak with an ally at last.
Thank you, for I have seen naught but spiders and black dogs for 3 days now, and it's good to speak with an ally. A great gloom hangs over the corner of this wood, likely emanating from the barrows just to the north of here. No one has tended these barrows in an age, and they are home now to evils only, and the spiders are everywhere. I can't recommend that the hidden guard come this way until we know for sure how deadly the venom of these spiders may be. It seems that the eyes of Dol Guldur are not watching the Scuttledells, but that will be no relief if any of our company who fall to the spiders in the name of secrecy. Take this cloth and use it to gather the venom of the slain spiders here in the Scuttledells. I know how perilous it may be, especially considering that I weigh... what? Less than half your weight. Let's just say about that. Now, let's see what we've got here. Black dog. Now, there should be a place somewhere around here where I could get some other quests. So let me see if I can find another quest giver. Then we could head out into the Scuttledells proper. Of course, I am going to be running into a couple of spiders as I head off to where I believe the quest givers will be. By the time I get there, I'll probably be wishing I decided not to do this, but let's see what happens. That's one spider down. I did manage to kill a second spider, but more importantly, I see quest rings. And that's why I headed out this way in the first place, right? So let's see what we got here. What do you have? Black venom.
Mind my words, traveler.
I have received dark news indeed. One of my scouts has told me of a deadly queen of the black venom spiders, a brood that infects the caves of the northern Scuttledells. One of his companions fell to her, succumbing to a poison so quick and deadly that he was compelled to flee from her as swiftly as he could. I'm supposed to be collecting poison from these, both on a cloth and collecting glands of these. Oh, and this is going to be joyous! We have little chance of destroying the brood so long as this creature lives, but I do not think you should dare to face her without some counter to her poison. Oh, yes, thank you for considering that. If you can gather samples of this poison, I may be able to help you concoct an antidote. Right, okay. We'll be getting an antivenom. I don't know how far I'm going to go on that quest line.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
And while at it, could you free some elves that are in cocoons? Right, of course. What do you need? Oh my. Black wings. Okay, I presume that this is to... Let's remove these two. Let me guess. You want me to kill some of these crows out here,
Will
right?
you lend me your ear?
16 of them! Oh, good grief. And what?
Stay a moment.
Yes, my name is Evorel, and I served at Celeborn's request as the scout leader in the Maladream expedition into Mirkwood. Alas, his trust in me was misplaced, for we have come to ruin here in the Twisted Place. Few of my scouts have returned at all, but worst of all, the loss of poor Hal Tiller. Hal Tiller? That doesn't sound like an elvish name. Well, no, Hal was a young hobbit with an unnaturally adventurous strain who begged to join us in the expedition. Oh, no. You've got a random hobbit in your expedition and I didn't know about it? Hal was also a burglar with an unnaturally light step, ever for his kind, and such earnest heart that I accepted, and in so doing I surely signed his warrant for death. My fellow scouts were all of fine mettle and experience, and the risks they knew well, but poor Hal was but a child compared to them, and I should never have allowed it. And you're sending me... Okay, you're sending me on this quest because I'm another hobbit, right? I cannot abandon my watch on duty to the Maladream, is clear, and should any of my scouts yet live, they shall come here. Yet you are clearly an adventurer of great mettle to have come so far yourself. Oh, would you help in this? Right, okay, even more so than the sneaky burglar. Right, okay, fine. And what else do you need while I search for this hapless hobbit?
Stay a moment.
Examine engraved stones in the barrows. Yes, but a word of caution. If you head into the Scuttledales towards the east, you will soon find yourself amongst a number of barrows which the dead have risen to serve the enemy. It was for good reason that he once hid beneath the name of the Necromancer after all. There are not ancient barrows, however. None such were here at the time of my people lived in the Emmenloom. Thus, I do not know who or what rises against us now. Well, alright, I'll go and find out for you. Examine the stones. Okay. I just remembered that I don't have to do all of the quests at this point because I am going to be coming back here eventually in order to be looking for a flower inside of the barrows. So since I'll be returning here, I could probably just maybe do one of these. But for example, going into the barrows, probably I should combine that when I head into there for my other quest. Just thinking. So I'll keep that in mind. Meanwhile, I will pick off a few scuttle crows and, of course, get some venom samples as soon as I find a spider somewhere. Now, this is one of the smaller barrows that I won't be entering later, so I will come into this one to check the markings here. Is the big one where I'm going to be waiting before I go and check that one. Alright, there's one of the stones. Oh! But apparently there are some warriors here. I think it's been a while since I've done this quest. Oh, there we go. So let's see, and number 2 there. Is that it for this place? Torn backpack. Now, is this part of the Hobbit quest? You found a torn and bloodied Hobbit backpack. Well, I guess that answers that question. So I found Hal's backpack. So obviously you've been in here. Oh, a spider! It's been a while since I've seen one of those things. And that's my primary target right now, right? Spiders! Who knows? Maybe even I could someday finish Enmity of the Spiders 3? Hi, still working. Of course, some of the spiders are sneaky. This is that stag. Oh, there we go. The trappers. I am not too sure why that deer insists on just staying there, but you see something edible down there? I think I do have another place I need to search. There are no signs that Hal Tiller was ever here, so I didn't see Tiller near the search points, but I did find his backpack. And I guess I'll just have to be content with finding that. Except for the fact that it's pretty bad news, I think, that if you find a backpack and the owner is not anywhere around, especially if the backpack is torn and in bad shape or anything like that. Even worse if it had his lunch inside of it. Because I'm certainly for sure that he would not have left his lunch behind even if he abandoned the backpack for some reason. Ah! I found the first of these. One elf freed. 3 more to go. Now here is no spider. Now this I think will get me to 6 if I am lucky at least. Not sure how lucky I'll be. Alright, so that completes the one for the epic storyline. Now the spiders I need for the other quests though are up there. In fact, I need to kill those spiders up there for the same quest that sends me the flower. So I'm not going to worry about those. I think I'm just going to return for the moment and continue on with the epic story. I brought back the samples.
Let me see. In small quantities, it appears that this venom need not be fatal.
I heard a large number of conditionals in that. One, in small quantities, and that you said it need not, which means that it could still be. So, as long as they can limit their exposure to large numbers of these spiders as they pass. Okay, so you say that we could come through if we only get bitten by a few of these. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Let's get back to the haunted inn. The east and the south are full of orcs, while the north is filled with spiders. As for the spiders themselves, I have been told that, quote, in small quantities, this venom need not be fatal. What do you say about that?
I see. Your information has helped me decide what we must do.
Yes, I've decided what we should do. The path through the Tower of Morvith would bring us too near to the orc camps in the valley, and we are certain that the direct way through Imminmoom, although which the Golden Host will march, is already being watched. No, our path lies through the Scuttledells. It will be dangerous, but that will itself serve as a cloak for spying eyes. Speak with the Assyrial in the cellar to inform her of the choice. Right. Okay. I hope I survive this. I have explored the 3 paths.
There is one more thing.
One more thing, on top of the orcs and the spiders and the grey hammers, what else now? Yes, I hesitate to mention it, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Oh, what's that?
You must have noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over Odegeim.
Alright, yeah. Yes, could you please reassure nervous Maladream? Should the elves be the ones who are trying to reassure me? Well, I think if he stops staring in this direction, he might be less nervous, right?
I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong with this village.
I'm ready to leave this place. I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, vague images around the corners of the trees out in Odeheim. Alright, well, I've gone through there a couple of times in order to get to Danaglor. No problem whatsoever. Yes, I saw them on the other side of the bend. I've even passed by a few of them. I've even punched a few of them. Let's see, what else do we have? No, don't ask me how you punch a spirit.
We cannot move on from Odegeim quickly enough for me.
Alright then. I'll get out of here pretty quickly as soon as I've finished reassuring you. Don't worry.
I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, just on the edge of sight.
I do not know what it was, but I did not linger. Oh, you didn't. Well, drilling. Let's see what we do about those spiders. I've finished reassuring them.
There is something about Odegeim that makes me uneasy as well.
Then look on the bright side. We're getting out of here, right? Unfortunately, we're going with Mazog and going through a bunch of spiders.
Now that the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease.
Our path to Dolgodor will run through the Scuttledells, dangerous though it may be. Oh well, let's go.
Now the hidden guard must brave the dangerous woods and canyons of the Scuttledells, home to the Saberfield, a brood of venomous spiders that will brook no intrusion.
And we've got more banners here, which is a sure sign of a Mazog escort quest. For good or ill, we must walk the dangerous road. The rest of our company has gone on ahead, so that we're all separated and could easily be overcome by spiders. Right? Let's go. Let's make our enemies bleed quickly before they get here. And stop punching him. Punch me instead, because everyone knows that I like to be bitten by spiders. I can only hope that whatever venom they have is somehow hobbits are immune to. Don't ask me how. Hey, you, come over here. Yes, yeah, it's a stupid hobbit who says come and go after me. Oh yeah, speaking of poison. Alright. Come to me! Let's get punching. Oh. Hold on. We certainly don't want to have to repeat this quest because Mazog died or anything like that. Alright, there you go. More? Yeah, of course, there are always more spiders. Yay! There you go. Right. Good! The onslaught ceases. Great. Alright, I'll secure the shackles. Let's make sure that he doesn't break these partially mithril alloy shackles. Okay, you pull the sticky clinging webs from the hoops of the shackles. A few spiders do not frighten me. If you're frightened, Fine Punch, you can turn around. If I was weak like you, I would not be caught dead out here. Or maybe I would be. Oh, always a laugh, Mazog, always a laugh. Oh, good. Let's not waste time. You're right. Okay, let us go in. We need offensive support. Yeah. We want to get through this as quickly as possible. Oh, black dogs. Well, I guess that's better than more spiders, I guess. Alright. There you go. Ah, yes, alright. So, these are nothing but hound dogs. Alright. I guess that's better than only spiders. Especially considering, oh, more spiders, despite what I was just saying that isn't it nice not to have to worry about more spiders, and what happens? We get more spiders. Let's get rid of this venom. You fought well, and the creatures have been repelled. Alright, that's good to hear. Hootrin went his way to scout to see if it would be safe. Alright. Wait, what's that? Uh-oh. It looks like he's running. Not this way! Not this way! Oh well. Now I'll stand and fight. Oh yeah, after the hobbit comes here to protect your hides, that's when. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Remember though, that in small quantities, this venom need not be fatal. That nice, reassuring conclusion. Oh, whoopsie daisy. And there will only be one because this is the Siggy. Ah! That was much too close. Yep. Alright, let's see. Oh, quickly, through quick thought and quicker action, Pine Punch. I have come to expect both from you. Alright. We cannot take Mazog this way, so we have to go another way, of course. Let's go and talk to Isuriel beyond the webs to the northeast. Alright. What do? I punch through the webs? Not exactly a good way of cutting through here or anything like this. It's bad news if she's on the other side of these webs, because that means that these webs were created since she went through. So there are some very, very active spiders around, and that's what I gotta say about that. And your turn? Alright, good. Your turn? Okay, good. Your turn? Okay, and your turn. And further to go to... Oh yeah, there she is. I had to go through quite a lot of web in order to get to her. Over here. I am so glad to see you. I thought being here on a mission in such important would give me the bravery enough. Well. Oops, sorry about that. It was wisdom to come this way, for we needed secrecy, but here in the dark of it, I truly don't know it. Yeah, I understood. It sounded like a good idea until you got to the spider area, right? Let's... Okay, we'll ask for that. Oh, at least it's dogs this time. And not spiders. Right? Actually, let's just pummel this beast. Alright, anything else? She's being silent for a moment. Alright, there you go. Oh, well, there are spiders here after all. Alright, there you go. See, spiders are... You don't have to worry about the spiders. I'll protect you. There you go. Oh, oopsie daisy. More. Whack. Whack. Do the anti-poison dance. The anti-venom dance. Sort of like the Tarantella dances, right? To help to deal with all the venom I've got. There you go. And now your turn. At last, the attack ceases. Yay! Oh! It looks like somebody else escorted Mazog this time. We've made it, Azuriel. Are you hurt? Nah, we're fine. Oh, Kukla and Siglet have remained behind for the moment. They will ensure that no spiders can survive us from the rear and to reduce our numbers so that we'll have trouble surviving. The rest of us will move forwards. Alright, fine. Here we go. And everything is all nice and perfect. We are getting through here in great time. And why are we heading west? You know, that's a strange direction to be moving in, considering that we're trying to get through the forest east into Dol Guldur. Just a hobbit's opinion. Something's wrong here, even other than the fact that we were heading west. Yes, can you feel it? This place is not safe. Not safe? Oh, you mean the fact that we just got stuck in webs? Eh. Well, that is a bit of a problem. What do you say? Mazog is escaping. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I can't move. My legs are not been bound with webs. I will get Mazog back. Okay, you get Mazog back. You should have started running about a minute before. The spiders are going after her, unfortunately. But I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out. Keep trying to break free. I'm trying to break free. This is. Oh, there we go. Ah, you did it. Ah, you've done it. All right, fine. Let's this way. Good. I don't know how I punched him out of it, but all right, fine. Maybe I used my fingers and picked off the silk piece by piece. Alright, let's take care of these spiders, and then we can get to our... I was going to say friends, but I'm not too sure I will count Mazog amongst... Oh, he's definitely won't be counted amongst friends. There you go. Next! Hello! I prefer spiders that would be... that are easier to splat, or actually that... Or maybe spiders that you don't want to splat because they're busy reducing the number of flies in the area and not coming after you. It's these huge spiders that are the real problem. Hi! I think I see Mazog up ahead. He stopped, for good or ill. This looks like the ill side of it. Isuriel and Mazog have both been grievously injured. Oops. Isuriel has been grievously injured and is swooning on the edge of consciousness. Well, that's going to be a problem. I don't know if we can face this foe. But we will die honorably as members of the Hidden Guard! Oh, thanks you for arriving. Oh, okay, your knives are also ready for battle. That's good to hear. I have a feeling that Isuriel now wishes that I never told her that story about Mazog and how we escaped from that area. There you go. Yeah, I've even forgotten the name of that place. Zavagathol or something weird like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, at least we're dealing with this spider, I think, reasonably well. There you go. Done. This is not how we were supposed to end Pine Punch. Not only has our charge been poisoned by the venom of Cerebreth, but so too is the Cereal. Well, that is a problem. Well, let's get out of here. Good idea. That was quite a setback. How will we recover from this? We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Brawler.